HPC Services in Ilkeston, Derbyshire. Now we've dropped in to have a chat with Paul Cobb. Now they are massive fans of Citizen machinery, and you'll find out from this video. Paul, first of all, how many Citizen machines have you got?
We've got 10 Citizen machines. We've got an L12, we go all the way from small to large, so starting at the L12, L20, 3 A32s, and then a cell of 5 M32s.
Okay, and we're here to chat about the Series 5 M32s, but first of all, why do you like Citizen machines so much?
Well, we love Citizen machines. We've used them for 20 years probably, and we're massive fans. They're very reliable, they're very cost effective, highly productive. They're a great machine, really good service and everything. Yeah. So
I was going to say, should we mention sales and support as well then?
Sales and support, yeah. Neil's great, yeah.
Brilliant.
So we get on really well with them, and we wouldn't go anywhere else for our sliding heads.
Series, well, the M32, it's the M532 actually, because they've upgraded it.
Yeah.
You were going to buy one, but what happened?
Well, we bought one. Neil persuaded us to buy one. He gave me a deal on one, and I thought, you know what, we'll go for it. It's a strange time to start buying machines. We don't really want to be buying machines, spending money at this time, but we decided we'd buy one, and we upgraded an old one really, and within a week of, maybe 2 weeks of having it in, everyone was so overwhelmed with how good it was, that we just said, Neil, is there any more going? So we had two.
Right. And in your words, well, what did you say about the
well, I think it's the best machine Citizen have ever made.
That's a bold statement.
Yeah.
Why?
It's incredible versatility. Well, it's got everything that the old M32 had, and they've beefed everything up. They've made it more powerful, more rigid, because when you're doing a lot of milling, rigidity is a massive thing. For tool life and the quality of component you get off it because of the rigidity. And also it's a very quick machine as well, so it's got everything. It's got everything you need. It can do every part that we make. It can do it quicker,
right, and that's
better.
Okay, so that's because of the rigidity, the power through tooling. But that's changed slightly in terms of the power through tooling as well, because it's a dog drive, is it?
Yeah, it's a tang drive. All the power tools is actually slightly different from the old M32s, so it's a slight change, but the tooling is much more rigid. So you've got better tool life, and you can take much bigger cuts, much quicker. And it's got a lot more power tools on it. So it's
okay. So again, I'm thinking you've invested a lot of money, but return on investment, if you're hitting materials harder and things like that, better cycle times.
It's a long-term investment. We don't we're not going to make money on it instantly. We do. We've ran for 15, 20 years with these M32s, and we love them. We didn't really want to change. But we just did actually need something a little bit more powerful, because we were doing more stainless 304 and more harder materials, and they have to go other places to do the big holes and things. But now we can ram U-drills through with these new sliding heads, and we couldn't really do that before. Yeah,
well, you say sliding head, but off camera you said it's more sort of a hybrid almost.
Yeah, it is really. You can use it in sliding head mode or guide bushless mode.
Guide bushless, yeah.
Yeah, without a guide bush.
Yeah.
And obviously there is big advantages to having no guide bush actually on small parts. Obviously you don't lose as much bar.
Right.
So I think it's about 5% saving on bar.
Right.
Which is that can add up to a huge amount of money.
Absolutely, over the years that's going to improve your return on investment. But you say I'm thinking sliders they're perfect for making small parts, but you're actually going the non-guide bush.
Yeah, well, it's not every. We're a subcontract machinist, so not every part we get is a shaft with milled and turned parts on. You can get washers, you can get anything.
Right.
But you still need to make them. You might have lots of machining in, or a lot of milled parts and things like that we do. Yeah. Small little blocks and things. It's surprising what you can make on these things.
Okay, I'm getting from that then, very, very flexible machine.
It is a very flexible machine, and it can make all sorts of different things. So we're taking parts off hassers, we're taking parts off milling machines, we're putting them on sliding heads.
And I presume with the bar feed, you could just let it run and run and run.
Yeah, because it's not just, even if it's not necessarily faster, it's more automated. You can run it unmanned overnight, so the labour content is reduced.
Brilliant.
And you can obviously offer a lower price if you can get the labour out.
Yep.
So that's our focus, is automating processes as much as we can, because we're manufacturers in the UK, so we're up against price mainly as the problem. So you've got to get the labour cost down. So if you can automate it and run it overnight, you've done it.
Okay, and this gives the perfect solution. You said about flexibility, just looking in the working envelope, I mean, you've got B-axis, well, it's actually got a turret, I mean, on a slide, but it's got a turret in there as well. What up, you know, what?
Yeah, I mean, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, I don't really need all this power tooling and all this, but then I started to realise that what it does is it frees the turret up. That's what the actual, so you can actually front work, you can spin the B-axis round and do front working. So you can free the turret up then to do back working. Right. So because the old M32 is a great machine, but it's very reliant on the turret. But with this new machine, the turret's freed up. So, you know, the cycle time actually comes down a lot on a lot, you know, depending on the component, but right. Because you can either work with twin turrets off the front or twin platens off the front or on the back.
Okay, so essentially you could cut three faces at one time.
Yeah, three things cutting at once. Yeah.
Right, okay, that ties in then, because Mitsubishi controls all the way down. How do you find that?
Oh yeah, we love it. Yeah, we do like it. It's just very responsive and easy to use. I think it does everything we need. The brilliant controls. Yeah. The guys love the controls.
Now, one final thing, because you've got some other companies, Dual Mist and Premier Mist, if I'm correct,
yeah.
And we could showcase some of the components, but it's that product is a great example of components in manufacturing. What's going on with that component in terms of the machining?
Well, it's got 3 rows of angled holes. Now, traditionally, a long time ago, we used to machine the parts and then put them on a 5-axis because of all the different angled holes. And then as technology progressed, then we had fixed tools, but now with this machine, we can just machine it all in one go.
That's what you're saying earlier.
Yeah.
But, you know, when the original concept came up, someone came to you with the design, I understand.
Yeah.
This needs to be turned, but it also needs to be milled.
Yeah.
All in one op now.
No, it's all in one op. It's been all in one op for quite a while, but with the flexibility of the B-axis, we can actually now design new nozzles with a whole range, as many different orientations as we like, really. So it's opened up a lot of sort of development type things we can do with it.
Brilliant. Paul, that is a great insight into why you love Citizen so much and how they've made a great machine even better. So that's the M532 at HPC Services. Paul, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.